Blue Bears? Welcome to the second episode of the Blue Bear Podcast. We want to just take a second to wish every Blue Bear out there walking the halls of Barringer a happy holiday. In our first segment, we will be sitting down with one of our senior advisors, Ms. Tapia, to discuss the responsibilities of seniors this year.
Hi, I'm Ms. Tapia. I'm one of the senior advisors, along with Ms. Stewart. She was unable to be here today because her son was sick. We send her so much love, so much kisses. You can find me in room 237 or Ms. Stewart in room 332B.
What is the total cost of each senior's due?
The total cost of the senior dues is $275.
What do the dues cover?
It covers the cap and gown, the diploma case, the yearbook, the senior pictures, the class t-shirt, and the class gift, which is a book bag this year. So,
can students pay gradually, or do they have to pay upfront?
Yeah, we actually set up a system that they can pay within 5 payments of $55. That started in November, as long as we have the full $275 by April 1st.
How do students keep track of their payment?
Every student is given a receipt. I have a record, so I have an online receipt, I have a paper receipt, and I do keep the envelope that they give me their payments in.
When is the best time for students to make payments?
5th period during lunch for Ms. Tapia, and then for Ms. Stewart, it would be period 1, 2, 7, and 8.
What type of fundraisers is the seniors working on?
Well, we've had the fan cloth one, the apparel fundraiser, and we did have the Thanksgiving Candygram fundraiser. And coming up December 18th, we have the senior class takes Chipotle. So that's the Chipotle on Bloomfield Ave from 4 to 8. And 33% of whatever they get goes to the senior class. So,
if students are interested in planning events, how are some ways they might get involved?
They can see myself, Ms. Tapia, in 237 or Ms. Store in 332B.
Will you allow students to vote on their prom theme?
We will allow them to vote on their theme in January because we want them to think creatively. And, the prom is for them. It's not for us. So if we're making all the decisions, then it's not... We want them to be as involved as possible, and most likely it will be during their lunch period.
Will you allow seniors to vote on the location of their trip?
Well, once we have solid candidates for the trip, so I would say right now we have 2. We want to have 3 so that students can have a variety. The usual is Six Flags, but we're really looking into a boat cruise, and maybe that will be something that students will be interested in.
If the students get their seniors' pictures back and they are not happy with them, how do they go about taking refunds?
We're working on the retake dates. It's going to be one day, and that's going to be one day for the makeups, the students that didn't get to take their pictures, students that don't like their pictures, and the retakes are actually $30. It was $25, but there has been an increase of $30.
Is there any information that we did not cover in today's interview that you would like to share with the class of 2019?
Nothing really. We just want them to be as involved as possible because this is their year. And they do have currently in the week of December 17th, it's going to be their senior spirit week. So that's going to be like the usual twin day for them to get involved, get some pictures for the yearbook. We want to make sure they have the best time.
Thank you, Ms. Tapia, for sitting down with us and making sure all our seniors know what they need to do to be successful this year. On today's podcast, we will be covering a special segment on inclusive education. Many people do not actually know what the term inclusive education really means. The general perception is that students with an IEP are just enrolled in a general education class and given a teacher's aid, but aren't expected to learn. This is not accurate. First things first, let's clarify what the real definition is. Inclusion happens when children with and without disabilities participate and learn together in the same classes. Research shows that when a child with disabilities attends classes alongside peers who do not have disabilities, good things happen. The whole philosophy of inclusion is to create an atmosphere that supports and appropriately addresses the individual needs of each and every child. Inclusive education not only benefits students with disabilities, but it also creates an environment in which every student, including those who do not have disabilities, has the opportunity to flourish both academically and socially. You see, inclusive education believes that no two learners are alike. Therefore, inclusive programs in school work really hard to create opportunities for all students to learn and be successful regardless of their race, religion, language, or whether or not they have an IEP. So why are we talking about this? Well, our podcast today focuses on experiences of students who were enrolled in inclusion classes. We wanted their stories to be told and to correct the misconceptions surrounding students with IEPs, or individualized education plans in our school. Why is this important? Because all children should be able to be a part of their community and be able to develop a sense of belonging. Recently, Blue Bear Productions sat down with a few people who have first-hand experience on this topic.
What does inclusion mean to you?
Inclusion means a lot to me. They helped me get my first job, do my first resume. They helped me with my personal statement, and a lot of people had a hand in helping me. And I plan on, after graduating high school, to go to college and be what I feel I can be, which is art is my dream. So I want to go to college for art, and inclusion was a big part in helping me figure out what I wanted to do.
Inclusion to me means that everybody gets involved within not only school-wise but like community-wise, and so like everybody feels like they're a part of something and don't feel like they're being pushed away into a little bubble.
A mí la inclusión es como hay gente que quiere ir para universidades y todo eso. Y hay mucha gente, hay gente que quiere estudiar, pasar aquí en la vida, pero hay inmigrantes que vienen para acá, pero hay que algunas escuelas no aceptan los inmigrantes, pero aquí en la Barringer aceptan gente de estudiantes aquí, latinos, africanos y todo eso. Es bueno.
Who should be included?
I feel everybody should be included because everybody has rights and everybody should feel comfortable within the world. They should feel like they should feel like they're a part of something rather than feel like they're like aliens and everybody else are just like spectators or something.
Everybody. It's a team. Like, it doesn't matter like what race or religion you are, everybody's accepted.
What benefits has inclusion afforded you as a learner and as a peer?
A mí me ayudaron como vine para acá, me ayudaron a cómo hacer los trabajos, ayudarme como a leer inglés. Yo sabía leer en inglés porque allá en Puerto Rico me enseñaban. Y me ayudaron aquí, ahí sí sube las notas, pasé para grado 12.
It has afforded me that I've learned to work well with others and to, if I have a problem, to talk to my teacher and ask for help and be more outspoken about things.
I've learned a lot of things over the last 2 years being in like conclusion classes. When I first came to Barringer, I was like a shutdown. I never wanted to go to lunch. Never liked it people, well, not like that, but I never liked making friends and stuff like that. But then Zaria came and she was one of my first friends, and she's introduced me to other people, and then it was just like I opened up to people. So.
Ok, dime Giovanni, ¿qué es que te gustaría decir a las personas, compartir con las personas de tu experiencia como un estudiante inclusivo de una escuela inclusiva?
A mí me gustaría compartir como que la gente ¿cómo se dice esto? Como tiene que se esté mucho en el estudio, que no deje la escuela, porque sea alguien en la vida, para ir para la universidad, para que estudie, para que trabaje en un buen trabajo, no porque está ahí en la calle ahí como si fuera.
That I learned how to see a new picture of everything. I look from like a outside in, and I think about stuff before doing it.
I would want people to know that it's okay to feel like you're like outside sometimes. It's okay to feel like you're like separated from the economy, but it's okay to open up and express who you are and to be an individual that's included in sort of a unity and to make yourself comfortable within any situation you have.
Y finalmente, dime si hay alguna persona o personas que te han ayudado a sacar lo máximo de ventaja de hacer parte, de participar en una escuela inclusiva como Barringer High School.
I would say that my mom, she's a huge help. She's one of the favorite people. Like she has a special place in my heart, of course. She's helped me throughout this journey because when she's basically my best friend. Anything happens, I run to her. She gives me advice and everything like that. And so I would say that she's helped me throughout this whole journey because, I mean, that's what mothers are for.
Como los amigos míos me ayudaron hacia en la vida me ayudaron a que me enfoque en los estudios, para que no deje la escuela, para que no me meta en malos pasos. Y mi mamá también me ha aconsejado que esté pendiente a las clases, que no hable mucho, que si no me manden con mala gente, si no me manden preso.
Okay. O sea, tu mamá, tus amigos, compañeros,
es mejor estar solo que más acompañado.
My mom's a really big supporter for me. She helped me with my tutoring and just guided me to be a better person to myself and others and work hard.
From all of us at Blue Bear Podcast Studio, we would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Ms. Pennetti and the students who participated in our podcast and shared their stories. Zaira Sherrington, Ibn Cromer, and Giovanni Suarez. We are grateful to have been a part of this with you and wish you the best of luck in your future. We have reached the end of our show today and hope you found today's podcast informative and helpful. We'd like you to remember that not all students experience school the same way, and because of this, we should be kind to one another and support each other. As always, keep it classy, Blue Bears. Thanks for listening.